God was willing to put his own reputation on the line, that if he would not or could not bless Abraham this way, then he would stop being God. For men verily swear by the greater, and an oath of confirmation is to them an end of all strife. People they swear an oath to a greater authority. And it's supposed to bring an end to any strife between people. When two people make an oath together based upon a higher authority. Verse 17, wherein God, willing more abundantly, God, even more than people, wants to show unto the heirs of promise the immutability. Okay, here's your vocabulary word for the week. Immutability means unchangeable, the unchangeable nature. Show unto the heirs of promise the immutability of his counsel, confirmed it by an oath, that by two immutable things, what's immutable mean? Unchangeable. Two unchangeable things, in which it was impossible for God to lie, we might have a strong consolation who have fled for refuge to lay hold upon the hope set before us. These two immutable things, God's promise and God's oath. He made a promise to Abraham. That's not changing, hasn't changed. It's immutable, it's not changing. And God's oath that he took on himself. Because what did he just say? God could swear by no greater. Whenever political officials are sworn in, they usually put their hand on the Bible and raise their right hand. And that's illustrating that they are appealing to a higher authority. Well, who is higher than God? The answer is nobody. So who is God going to make an oath to? Himself. And the only way, well, that's easy. I can make an oath on myself. Well, not like God you can't. So he made a promise to Abraham that all those who bless Abraham's lineage would be blessed, all who curse will be cursed. That's still going on today. You got Israel over there. They're blessed. They got resources and countries all around them. They're cursed because they're cursing Israel. And so that's number one, immutable thing number one. Number two, the oath that he took on himself. I will stop being God if I don't bring this to pass. That's what he's saying here. When he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself. That I will stop being God if this does not come to pass. And so far, especially if you know any history of Israel, God has certainly taken care of them. Why did God do this? That we may have a strong consolation who have fled for refuge to lay hold upon the hope set before us. Verse 19. Which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, and which entereth into that within the veil, whither or where the forerunner is for us entered, that's Jesus, even Jesus, made an high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. And there's Melchizedek again. We'll be talking about him soon. And so, why did God make this promise? God went a step further. I take an oath on my own character. I take an oath on my own power. I take an oath on my own deity. That if I don't do this, then I will cease to be God. Why did God do that? He didn't have to do it. He can just do what he wants. He's sovereign. He can do what he wants. Why did he do that? Why did he make such a big deal out of this? He just told us. So that we can have strong consolation, comfort. Knowing that Abraham, after he endured patiently, received the promise, and knowing that God told him that you're going to be blessed because you held on to my promise, I'm going to make an oath upon my own character and deity that I'm going to bless you and no one can reverse it. And so what did Moses say to them? Blessed going in, blessed going out. Remember that promise of God? And so how is that a consolation to us? That when we are going through our patiently enduring times. We can remember that God made a promise to Abraham, and if God made a promise to him, then God will uphold his promise to us as well.